Hello and welcome to the Spirit Guide Daily. This is daily tarot guidance with an oracle card, and we also get an inspiration card. My name is Elaine, and this is the cronecast of the rising moon. Hey, before I get started, please don't forget to subscribe. It helps my channel. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you want to book me for a private reading, there is a link to my website in the description box down below. Okay, so normally I take 3, but I'm going to take 4, and there is a reason. These are very, very complicated cards. And by the way, I'm not certain of the title. It was a gift. I'm going to take it in reverse because the Knight of Cups for me in reverse means self-love. And this is a card of balance with that 6 of Pentacles. This can be a card of receiving gifts. It can also be the card of generosity, particularly in a monetary sense. It can be the card of volunteering. It can also be the card of giving freely of your energy. It does look as if your day is going to be one in which it's a little bit of a roller coaster ride. You may have to start out with a balancing exercise. You're going to hear me say that a lot. I have a powerful collective of empaths and psychics, magicians and teachers, and a lot of healers as well. And we need to balance a lot because we absorb and transmute other people's energy. And that is one of the reasons that you're going to get that a lot. Self-love and self-care practices are essential to people who are naturally sensitive to keep themselves in a state of energetic balance. This particular ruling energy is the Taurus card. That is the 6 of Pentacles in the upright. Again, if you're in the yes and no category, it categorizes as a firm yes. It's actually a very good balanced card. It's a card of receiving more than enough. It's generosity, often being on the receiving end of it as well as giving it. This is in reverse. This is about healing and releasing trauma from the past. You are still in a process of releasing trauma from the past, but it is releasing, meaning that there's no heavy-duty work with it. We have the Fool in the upright is a card of new beginnings, of exuberance. It's that leap of faith energy. You are being asked to there's a little bit of an emotional fluctuation for you from the start of the day into the middle of the afternoon, where you're going to be feeling very grounded and very guided. You're going to kind of feel like you've done your homework. That's the easiest way to put that. Like there's a situation in which you, honest to goodness, feel like you're going to see the fruits of your labor. You're going to see where a lot of the work that you've done changes how you react to things. Because there's a very slightly challenging energy with that 3 of Swords in reverse, but it's to show you how much progress you have made. And the card of self-love is, please, every single day, talk to yourself about what you've done that you admire, what the progress that you've made. Talk to yourself encouragingly. It is kind of taking the place of the voice that you didn't get to hear, that likely deprived you of a feeling of self-respect, self-confidence, and self-worth that may be the thing that you're trying to gain through self-love. We have the acorn woodpecker. Accumulate in times of plenty to ensure abundance in times of scarcity. This is a card of accumulation. It is that, make hay while the sun shines energy. But it's also telling you to kind of strike a good balance of, it is always important to enjoy your life. Prepare for the future. This can be a card of saving as well. But it is also telling you with the Fool in the upright that new beginnings are just around the corner for you. If it kind of doesn't feel that way and the acorns are maybe a little bit scarce right now, that 6 of Pentacles energy says that is going to be a temporary energy indeed. That more is coming to you, even if it feels like, I've got this feeling with this 3 of Swords in reverse, is that you know that you're healed, but there hasn't been anything to replace it quite yet. Keep hanging in there. Keep enumerating the things that you like about your journey, what you've learned in the last year as well. Because this is weighing out your personal scales as well. It's not self-judgment, but what it is even when you can't get to chakra balancing recordings or to trees, woods are very important. Even when you can't do that, you can actually reset your energy simply by choosing your focus. And then I have power. It is real. Full moon. Weirdly enough, I'm actually filming this on the full moon in Taurus. I do film some of these ahead of time, but these are timeless readings. When you see this, know that the work that you did around the full moon in Taurus, which is November 8th, 2022, is going to pay its dividends in your healing, and that new beginnings are very close by indeed. that the feeling of perhaps you've been feeling a little insecure, that is going to be resolving. And one of the last things in this particular card set is the Fool is also asked to embrace the idea of faith. Because the card of the Fool is someone who has, the Fool's not an insult. The Fool is the most exuberant, enthusiastic, joyful energy you can inhabit. And even if you have been hurt in the past, it does not mean that you will never know joy again. The Fool is joyful. Know that the power of your joy is returning to you, and that in particular work done around the full moon in Taurus will begin to pay its dividends at the time that you see this reading. That was the Spirit Guide Daily for today. If you want to book me for a private reading, there's a link to my website in the description box down below. I have a catalog of pick-a-cards available that can answer your targeted questions. And if you want to book me for a private reading, again, link in my description box down below. That's the only way to book me. Take care. Be well.